fellow viewers, and welcome back to yet another edition of the Safari streams that I always do every Saturday and Sunday. Or at least I try to do them as much as I possibly can. And yeah, it's back to Area 4. Unfortunately, I still don't have that freaking shiny Heracross. But I will definitely attempt to catch it. At least I do try to, I set that as a challenge to myself in a way. I attempt to catch every shiny that I can catch in the Safar-Zone. And yeah, I already saved, so set everything already in motion except for the Pokéfinder. So with encounter we go to Safar-Zone, Safar-Zone area 4, and then drop down Heracross. And if I hit generate here, you see nothing pops up. And yeah, I want a shiny. What's up with that? Well, I need a synchronizer in front. That's what my... Hang on, I'll show it again. That's what this Espeon is for. It's a adamant, or in German hart natured Pokemon with synchronize. So this only exists in Emerald. It does not exist or work in Ruby and Sapphire. And now when I hit generate, I suddenly get 2 frames that yield me a shiny. So that's what I'm going for. So this is the frame that I'm gonna hunt for, and I remember, I've got it to appear once and it immediately fled, but I think I might actually get lucky today when I use the same calibration that I used back then. I'm just looking that up real quick. I know I should have checked that before. Okay, so that appeared to be minus 536. Alright, so let's type that into the calibration. 536, just to be absolutely sure. So that's the calibration that I used, that yielded me a shiny Heracross, and hopefully it will yield me one today, because, well, you know what, let's start hunting. I think I explained enough already. It's sad I won't be able to be here. I've got work tomorrow and I sleep at 10:30 p.m. and the live starts at 3:30 a.m. Well, see you next Saturday. Oh, that's... Well, I wanted to say welcome to the stream, Trainer Scyther, but yeah, unfortunately due to the... yeah, our time zones are very often drastically different. That is definitely a problem that I have, unfortunately. Me being from from Western Europe. So that sometimes, unfortunately, means that some of my viewers never really catch me while I'm live, because it's just too late or too early. But I would be willing to change some streaming schedules so that you can witness it as well. Or maybe do 2 streams at the same time. Not at the same time, what am I saying? That would be completely pointless. What I meant to say is at the same day, like one maybe during the morning, at least morning for me, and then one during the evening. I'd be willing to do something like that, definitely. Hey there, Ahmed, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? It's very quiet until now. I think we're... yeah, looks like you and my husband are now the only ones here. So let's see if I get the Heracross. And I saw your pictures, your photos that you took of the of the eclairs that you made. It looked really good. I mean, wait. Isn't this better in terms of volume? Again, it is very hard for me to discern if the music volume is too high or not, because the microphone that I'm using with the headphones, I do hear myself, but the headphones, like their volume output can be controlled independently, so I actually don't know which. Sometimes I don't know if the music is still not too loud. I don't hear it as loud because I set the volume down on my headphones, but that is not the volume that gets recorded, of course. So don't shy away from saying, "Hey, wait, this is too loud. I can't hear what the heck you're saying." Well, at least I'll try to remedy it as fast as I can, since there seems to be a slight delay between the stream and the chat messages that I get. Oh, you bought a new flute. So how many flutes do you have now? I know you had at least one, that much I know. Hopefully that Heracross should definitely show up as a shiny now. And I'm doing putting a Pokeblock of the red color, which adamant Pokemon like, in the box or in the... Oh, there we go! There it is! That's... yeah, exactly! That's what I'm... That's how it should be! Exactly! I call upon you and you come and show around your pink wonderful face. And this time, you don't flee, okay? Because that would be great. I don't want to be doing this for way too long. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna give it a good Pokeblock. And I'll wait a bit, because for the RNG, last time I did this, when I gave it to the Pokemon immediately, it just fled. So I'm gonna wait for a bit. The internal battery has run dry after all. And that means with the same time input comes the same RNG input, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's do that now. It's a gourmet piece of Pokeblock. You're gonna love it and you're gonna stay, because you're a good bug. No! Oh, god damn it. Let's do it again. Well, the first reset already yielded me one, even though it's a fail, but... God damn it, why does it keep fleeing? I give it the best of the best. I give it a gourmet block and it just flees. Why? At least now I know how to reliably get one. I mean, I've got one pretty much immediately. I'm definitely gonna do the same things that I did before. Oh boy. If I get that one, I'll be done with it. I'll be done, pretty much be done with Area 4. Of course, I could try and do Rock Smash RNG as well, which I'm willing to do. And if I get that one, well, that would mean that I would have completed Area 4. I can finally go on to Area 6, which has more shinies. By the way, I have a worse appointment to doctor. I had to drive 3 hours. Oh, that's a long drive, yeah. Slept only 3 hours before going. Then it turns out my doctor isn't working today. Oh no. Oh no, I hate it when that happens. To go back 3 hours again, 6 hours. Oh. Oh, that sucks, Ahmed. That really sucks. So hopefully that won't happen again. Just like the shiny Heracross fleeing. I had 3 flutes. Yeah, I remember you having multiple flutes, which usually... I mean, I don't know a lot of people except maybe for musicians who own multiple flutes. Or maybe, you know, actually professional flute players. Oh, let's see. Come on, Heracross, please come again. Again, the act of putting a Pokéblock in that box you saw before. It's basically a bait box. You put a Pokéblock in there. For example, I did it with a red one, which would or should give me more adamant frames, which in theory should give me more shiny frames in general, since I'm also using a synchronizer. I would assume that it would maybe give me a couple of more shiny Heracross frames than just the 2 ones I've seen here. But I can't prove it, because there hasn't been much research done when it comes to RNG and the Pokeblocks in the Safar-Zone. At least not when it comes to shiny or just RNG manipulation. I've never come across such information. So I might be wrong and it's out there somewhere. Could be. But I wouldn't be aware of it, and I mean, it worked really well this time. The first reset actually yielded me the shiny, when usually I did hours and hours and sometimes just the Heracross wouldn't appear. And now it finally has. Of course it had to flee again, but... Fun fact, today my sister threw a shoe at me. Who does she think you are, like, Bush? Because I was angry because of the appointment, so I entered the house singing the hardest music. Which music would that be? My sister woke up sleeping, it was funny. Oh, you played it, alright, okay. Hard as in hard to play, or hard as in hard music, like, I don't know, heavy metal and hard style, something like that. Okay, that didn't yield me anything, unfortunately. Oh, come on, I want that shiny Heracross. Oh, that would have been perfect if the first reset, I mean the first shiny that immediately appeared, if that just didn't flee and stayed in the ball, you know. Send a photo of the flute in general. It's a classic wooden flute. Alright, check it out. Ah, okay, yeah. Was screaming on the flute, it was really loud. Oh boy, and with flutes especially, they can be kind of, depending on the note that you played, they can be rather harsh on the ears, to put it very mildly. Right, I didn't get a premature counter, very good. Then I don't know, I'll just put the lowest level block in here. And let's hope that the Heracross will appear again. Geez, my peeps, they definitely missed something with the Heracross immediately appearing. Yeah, it is pretty quiet now. I wonder... Come on, stupid Heracross. This means war. That's literally the one I'm really going to hyper focus on today. The freaking Heracross. So that would be my hope for today's hunt. Catching the Heracross. And then should that one appear or happen, if that appears or happens very early in the stream, then I can definitely go for the Geodude or the Graveler as well. Hey there, Oliver Raphael. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? The first reset that I had today, that was a shiny Heracross and it fled. And I'm trying to get that one for a couple of months now. It's really annoying. Just doesn't want to stay. Just flees every single time it appears. So I'm trying to get it again. I forgot which. In Area 4, I'm aware that you can do Rock Smash. Oh, it's a Geodude then, okay. Which, yeah, I could definitely try getting one. Then that would be the first time of me doing live Rock Smash RNG manipulation. Which I've pulled it off successfully offline. Just to see if it works. It's very annoying to do because you only get a encounter 10% of the time. So that means that when I do the resets, let's say I do 100 resets, then I would only have 10 battles actually, statistically speaking, which is annoying because if you don't get anything, you can't calibrate, you can't really guess what frame you've hit, you just have to do it again. But it's definitely possible, so let's see what will happen today. I'm doing good. Safar-Zone do be like that. Yeah, I just still asking myself, why am I doing this? Why am I hurting myself like this? But oh well, there's no other way of me getting a Heracross as a shiny in this way. Well, at least I could RNG manipulate a shiny egg, of course, but oddish. You got a model tank yesterday? What do you mean a model tank? Like a actual model of a tank that exists? I know there's a lot of model enthusiasts, and I'm not speaking about the kind of models that go that walk on a catwalk. I mean like a car model or a plane model. I assume that's what you're talking about. No, you're not the first viewer who has an interest in that. I've had people in the past come and show up here and just generally explain their love and passion for these kinds of models. I mean, one of them was German and really into like car models, and I let him info dump me because this is a info dump friendly space. Oh, the flute is very loud. Oof. That can be really grating to someone's ears, so just remember that, Amit. Not too familiar when it comes to tank models that exist. But some of my viewers, well, one who hasn't returned for a while, still somewhat active on my Discord. He definitely knows a lot about warplanes and some tanks as well. But I don't really know that much about it. But some of these are really well made, like highly detailed, very interesting to look at even as a lay person. Did you get it as a gift or did you buy it yourself? I mean, you don't have to disclose anything, of course, that you don't want to. Always say that just in case. I'm not Of course, I'm never trying to force people to do anything they don't want or feel like doing. I've done World War II planes, but this is my first tank project. Oh, it's the models that you buy, and then you assemble them yourself. Ah, I see. Nice. I know some people who are into this hobby. I know one of them in the amateur astronomer club that I am in Luxembourg. He built the International Space Station like that. I thought that was really cool. It was very accurate even. I could take a look at it. Hey there, Kinox, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? The first reset that I got was a shiny Heracross and it fled. So I'm just trying to do that again. Without the fleeing, of course. Hey there, Rayman, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? How are you fine people on this fine evening? Today I played Moscow on flute while dancing. In a Russian way. While listening to the original song, it was hard but fun. I'm already imagining it. Yeah, I know how it feels when you're really into a song. And it's a good one. I pretty much... I'm very sure we are both thinking about the same song. The German one. Alright, shiny Heracross, please. No, that's a Heracross, but it's not shiny. Close enough, well. I want the real deal. Oh, yeah, the Smeargle hunt, good luck on that. Oh, I'm definitely, like, this is war for the shiny Heracross. I mean, I already looked at the calibration that I had, the calibration value that I had when the shiny Heracross appeared the first time. And that has immediately yielded... Oh no, this is area 5. I want to go to area 4 this time. But yeah, it has yielded me one. And I'll do it again and again. I mean, I'm definitely very annoyed now. This thing should finally stay here. I mean, come on. It's been a couple of months now that it just hasn't appeared at all. Now it has appeared again, and it has fled again. So let's see, some of these shinies, they don't want to be caught the first time, I guess. But I won't give up. This one's mine. You're prepared? Oh yeah, definitely, with all the leper berries that you've accumulated. I wouldn't say farm anymore. The way you said it is more of an accumulation, you know. That's a more fitting word, I would say. Now the Noki Bay. Usually, I mean, I do like every track from Super Mario Sunshine, but the Noki Bay one, I don't know, it's good. It's playing right now, but some of these chords that you hear from the beginning, if you listen to that for an hour, I get kind of annoyed. That's the only song in the game that does that to me. All the others I could... They don't annoy me after a while. And it's also my least favorite world in Super Mario Sunshine. I think my favorite is the hotel. Like just the wonderful beach and then the hotel. It was very fun. It had fun sub-levels. The boss with the manta ray, that was really hard, but once you get past that one, it's definitely fun. Commencing virtuous mission now. Good luck. I'm gonna call it. You're gonna get the shiny Smeagol, and I'm gonna get the shiny Heracross. Oh, that's from Mother 3. Oh, that wonderful game. But it definitely made me cry. Has some really sad things that happen. And it also made me... I mean, I wasn't never that angry at a certain video game character in my life. Well, some fictional characters do come close or even surpass him, but geez, definitely did a number to my heart, that game. Definitely recommend playing it. But it is, I mean, it is sad, I have to say that. It definitely tears through your heart, especially if you're very empathetic, then definitely it's gonna cut through your heartstrings like nothing. Alright, am I gonna get the... No, that's not a shiny either. Oh, come on. Mother 3 is great, yeah, one of my favorite games. Love it. But I would be lying if I said I didn't cry, or it's one of the rare games. Usually I always say that. I mean, from my demeanor you probably see that already during my live streams. I'm usually very calm, or rather calm. And I'm not the kind of rage player who just bursts out. But with that game, I mean, it made me hit my fist, like I ram my fist into the table. That is very unusual of me. It's because of one character in these games who has committed so many atrocities. And I was just so freaking angry, I wanted to beat the ever-living S out of him. And yeah, that definitely happened. And it also made me cry because, jeez, does it have sad scenes. Gygas is terrifying, oh yeah. I'm actually very, I'm really surprised, you know, that they could put that much and get it across the radar of like that was rated, that game with Gygas and all was rated for kids. Nowadays the re-releases of Earthbound, okay, they are released from mature audiences or teenager, but back then it wasn't. So imagine as a kid seeing that would mess you up. I'm actually kind of happy. Maybe not happy, but kind of think about that a lot. If, like, I never played Earthbound growing up as a kid because the game never got a release in the European regions, so there was never any PAL version of Earthbound. And I had to play it as a teenager via emulation. I know, very illegal, very bad, very don't do that. But I had no other choice. Of course, I was aware of NES's existence because of the Smash Bros. Games. I mean, I grew up with all, like, the Smash Bros. Games in the order that they came out. So the first one I witnessed and played was the 64 one. And he was already a playable character in that game. So I knew it was a thing in Nintendo games, but no one really knew, like, what games is he from, because no one knew what the game was. And then I played it as a teenager, and just Gygas being so terrifying, I sometimes think to myself, maybe it's for the good that I didn't see that as a kid. I think that would have definitely scared the ever-loving hell out of me. Yeah, it definitely alludes to that. And I've actually talked about that briefly in one of my older videos. And it is indeed very creepy, and I don't think it is I don't think it's a coincidence. And if it is, I don't know. What a coincidence it is then, huh? With the birth canal, or at least the guts-like entrance, and the baby in the background, it's very strange. Of course, it's after all a misrememberment of a scene. The creator Shigesato Itoi, he accidentally entered a cinema screening of a movie. And I've forgotten the original name of the movie, but it was something with dismembered police. No. Something about a policeman and a woman. I actually forgot the title, and this is a Heracross, but I want a pink one. Wait, no. Okay, that was not. Wait, usually it should beep 6 times. There we go. Much better. Yeah, the background looks like a fetus. Yeah, it does. And the cave alludes to female reproductive system and a womb. Yeah, I can definitely see how it does. And apparently it's all because he entered, like I said before, a cinema screening room where he wasn't supposed to be in because it was a more mature movie. And he probably misremembered the scene where a policeman, I believe, he strangles a woman, and in his brain, in his kid mind, he thought it was a, you know, a grape scene without the G, and that is what slowly morphed into that boss fight, which, Jesus, that's several levels and layers of messed up, but here we are. Womb horror really gets to me. I don't know why. It's that, yeah, it's that kind of that carnal horror, definitely. You wouldn't be the only one. I can definitely see how that would affect you. It's very, it's a very effective horror, and it's just, it's visceral, you know? Reminds me of the Doom mod. Which Doom mod? There's a lot of them. Isn't Doom one of the most modded games? I could be wrong, but I had a feeling that it was. Root pain. I'm not aware of that one. What, like, describe it, if you don't mind. Oh boy. Is it happening again? So many ambulances going out again. But yeah, other than that, Earthbound is definitely worth it. I can only recommend playing it. Some of you very young youngsters out there might be saying, hey, it's like Undertale. Well, of course, because Undertale got itself inspired by Earthbound. That's like a ancestor of that aesthetic and just type of game. Welcome back, Ahmed. You're inside a womb, you have to destroy the ovaries, and then you fight a fetus with literally 1 billion HP. What in the world? Okay. Yeah. Also one of the most, at least visceral horrors also in Silent Hill are usually demented fetuses. It's just, it works, you know. You're definitely right on that, Kinox. Horror with that kind of theming and imagery, it definitely gets to you. Can you maybe, I mean, only if you want to, Amit, I'd like to hear a sample, like how can you play the flute? Feel free to record something and put it in the Discord. If you feel like it. If not, then I mean, I'm definitely not forcing anyone to do anything. And now I get a Heracross and it's gonna be pink. Ah, god damn it. Remember the god boss fight sound healthy? Oh boy, yes. That is very creepy, very visceral. Or in PT as well, which they never released. It was just basically a playable teaser. That's what PT apparently stood for, the abbreviation. They had some, like, you were in a sort of house and you could go around and around and around in like a seemingly eternal loop. And sometimes you could go into the adjacent rooms, and in the bathroom sometimes, as in the longer you go on, the more demented it goes, or the more demented and creepy it becomes. And usually then in the bathroom, for example, you can actually see a fetus in the sink, something like that. That was really messed up. And here we go again with the morbid stuff. Pretty early for today. No, it's gonna sound funny, but I had an irrational fear of supermarket cells as a kid. I mean, an irrational fear is an irrational fear, you know? That's not gonna laugh at you. I would be interested though, why? Because usually a fear like that doesn't appear or pop up out of nowhere. It usually gets sperm, what? Jesus Christ, autocorrect. Okay. Yeah, that's why I never have autocorrect turned on. It would drive me nuts. I just can't live with it. Especially when you're typing in multiple languages. It's already annoying that WhatsApp, the WhatsApp desktop that I use, it capitalizes every word. Because it thinks that I'm writing in German or Luxembourgish, where nouns are usually capitalized. But in English that's not the case, or in French, and then it just keeps capitalizing. I'm like, don't do that. Oh, sperm cells. Because I was like, supermarket cells? Okay, that's... Hopefully you don't have like a traumatism from that. Hopefully nothing happened. Then it was more of a, oh no, that you know as a kid that can become a baby, and now you think everything that comes into contact with it can make a baby as well. Sometimes, you know, sometimes kids' imagination makes them think of stuff like that being the case, which sometimes it's actually kind of cute, but yeah, kids be like that sometimes, you know. Speaking from experience, I was a kid at one point as well. I still remember the strange ideas that I thought were convincing, and they were not convincing at all. Like, at all. But you know, alright, 5 seconds, let's see. Hey there, ONR, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? And what are your random words for today? Mango, watermelon? I would like to have a mango or watermelon now that you're saying that. would be wonderful for the heat. Why do my viewers always make me so hungry? The eclairs and then this, I mean... You gotta cut me some slack, you know? Definitely need to annoy my husband to bring a watermelon tomorrow. I don't know why I just get really nervous and panic when I'd watch a fertilization video in sex ed. You know, that's not the first time I've heard that. I've heard other people say that as well, that they had that as a kid. That they were just scared of the idea of a human seed. And it was a very abstract fear. Oh yeah, it is inside. And no, come on, Heracross, don't troll me further. I mean, you should definitely come back and then just allow yourself to get caught, because what good are you doing here in the... I mean, we've seen this area of the Safar-Zone too many times already. I want to go on to Area 6, you know, where there's shinies such as Teddy Ursa and Lediba. What else? Hoot Hoot, which I might also get in the Area 5 as well. Who knows? Pineco, Houndour, and Miltank. And a lot of them, you know, like Houndour and Sunkern, among others, you can transfer them to Scarlet and Violet. So that would also be interesting. The wet noises they made when swimming made me nervous. That's the best I can describe it, okay? I mean... Definitely not the weirdest fear I've seen. I think the weirdest one that I really couldn't explain too well would be a girl that I've met in therapy who was deadly afraid of clocks or watches. And just the concept of time, in a way. And it was really, it wasn't a fear anymore, it was full on, fully blown terror and a phobia, basically. I wonder how something like that would develop with clocks. And you couldn't really talk about it with her because that would upset her, and I didn't want to upset her. I felt bad. Sometimes I just randomly think of her and I think to myself, did she ever get over that? Because I do remember her being very upset that everyone made fun of her because of that, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, yeah, irrational fear is irrational, but if people open up to you like that, you should help them, not make fun of them. Try to record, but for some reason the music comes in bad quality because of the lagging. I'm gonna show you in voice chat, alright. Not scared anymore though. I know there's millions at this moment. Yeah, that would be kind of a disadvantage. I mean, you're producing them 1,000-fold every day, you know. It would definitely be annoying if you like imagine being scared of that every day. Very interesting topics we have today again, huh, chat? Come on, at least when you're a fan P, you can be shiny. I just want a Heracross though. You should come up again. Come on, you little pink bug. I know we can get you. So what do you think? Will I get the Heracross still tonight, or will it now troll me and not show up anymore? Because that would be a shame. Just gonna do that every time. Let's hope that this time it works. Had a fear of darkness, but I overcame it by saying, what is the worst thing that can happen? A demon attacks me, let him kill me, would be doing me a favor. Oh, Amit, I see you're still being plagued by dark thoughts. And I mean, I don't believe in demons, so I don't think that's gonna happen. And I actually think it's not the... Is it really the fear of darkness, or is it what is in the darkness, you know? When you're alone in the darkness, I find that to be kind of comforting, but then again, I was a very strange kid in that regard. Like, you could literally put me in the cellar in darkness, and I know there would be spiders there, and I wouldn't mind. I don't know, that these things don't really scare me. I'm more afraid of more adult fears, let's say, or just more abstract things. Because is it really the fear of the dark, or is it the fear of what might lurk in that darkness? Because that the second one I can definitely understand more. The Smeargle is pissing me off. Oh boy, we're getting trolled hard again, huh? You by the Smeargle, me by the Heracross. It's one of these days again. Why is it always happening like that? Before I feared the darkness, nowadays I walk at night because it's the most amazing time, me and my unknown fate together, walking to deep depths of the dark unknown. Yeah, that's because you're a vampire and you can't go into the sunlight, Amit. That much I already know. That much has been established. You and your darkness and your your blood eclair. Did you ever have, and that's like a serious question, did you ever had a blood sausage? Because that's an actual thing you can eat, and it's a sausage made out of the blood clots from, usually it's pigs. Sometimes it's cows. The Germans really like doing that. And I've eaten some really good ones in Germany. Usually I'm not a fan. But if it's well prepared, I definitely eat that. So that's, I think, the only way I would consume blood. As a cooked sausage. Damn it, forgot substitutes takes HP away. Gonna have to level up Smeargle to 61 to learn Sketch and learn Recover again. Do you have a, like, do you have leftovers? What I do was usually I would also buy these boosting items, like X Defense, something like that. And then just boost the Pokemon that's supposed to stay in the battle for very long. And then use substitute, because then the substitute doesn't get broken that easily. At least that's worth a shot. That's how I did it. Hey there, Smoky Mario. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Oh boy, the first reset for today was actually the shiny Heracross, and now it just won't appear. And of course it fled because what else, you know? Used to bite my lips to get them to bleed so I can lick them. Oh, Amit. Things a vampire can say. Got set up back in college today, but I'm free now. Oh, so is college starting again? Or is it starting soon and you're already in your dorm room? I don't know if you have a dorm room or how you do the whole college thing. Oh, classes start tomorrow? Alright. Are you excited, or is it... You can be honest and say, I'm very excited, and you can also be honest and say, I wish I could have had my days off for a little bit longer. Because of autism, I have my own room. Yeah, same actually. Like, I refuse to share be a roommate. I know I would be a horrible roommate. I definitely need my my alone time, or at least when I can't be alone, at least someone who lets me be, like, that I can do my stimming and all the things people usually see as annoying. Like my husband, I can be. Like, I don't see him as a roommate, and we do agree with how the household should be done and all that. But with random strangers, or just the thought of, you know, coming home and then you want to cook something and then the kitchen looks like it has to be decontaminated by a professional team, if you know what I mean. I have 4 roommates, but we have our own rooms. Oh, that's good. It's an apartment sylph thing. I don't know what a sylph is. Or did you mean style? Both happy and not happy to be back? Yeah, mixed feelings, I get it. I'm a big fan of characters with big arms and legs that are sharp, with scary claws and evil looking face while being nice people. Yeah, I like that as well, you know, the tough looking, dangerous looking folk, and then that character just happens to be a very sweet guy or gal. I like that as well. I think it's funny. I know people like that as well. I mean, not with the claws, of course. They don't have claws, but I do. Like, I had a friend from university who's like 2'5" tall, and he just looks like, I always called him Odin because he looks like that. He looks like a North god. 2 meters 5 centimeters tall, like built like a, I don't know, like really broad shoulders as well. Super nice guy. He was always dressed in really metal goth clothes, so a lot of people were kind of initially afraid of him, but he was a really nice guy. He was just a bro to be with. Very gentle, very kind, and then people were just afraid of him, and they were eyeing me, were like, why am I following a guy like this? Like, we were drastically different looking in the way that I'm not a over 2 meter colossus giant with a big beard. I'm more of a dainty presence compared to him. And people were always looking at us like, what makes those 2 people hang out? Like, what does the pink Barbie want to do with the huge metal guy? But he was just a chill dude. I mean, people should stop classifying other people too much by how they look or dress. Some of the nicest people I've spoken to were like dressed in all punk and needles and all of that. They were just rebellious spirits who like that style, and hey, I like my style and I respect that style. Even if it's not mine, the gothic metal one. I do appreciate being back in an environment where I have the freedom to go out and there actually being ways to get around without a car. Yeah, I've heard that in the US, apparently walkable cities. Apparently you only get those in small college towns and that's it. Which is very strange to me as a European. It's a culture shock. Am I happy I gotta start classes and stuff? Not really. Remind me again what you're studying. If you want to share, of course. In my fictional story, my 4 main characters are looking like they broke out of prison and they've been working on drugs. They don't look like good people. Ah yeah, computer science, the same stuff I did. Do you already have a... Do you have a programming language that you either really like or really hate? Because usually after a couple of semesters, these usually come out. Like they usually everyone starts to at one point just say, okay, I love Java, I don't know, and I hate C++, something like that. Kaiji said he'd be here like 40 minutes ago. Yes, yes. Hey there, Arch. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I wouldn't be aware that he would say that. I mean, I did not see any message here, either in the chat nor in the Discord. Might have missed something. But oh boy, Arch, you should have seen the beginning. Like, the first reset was a shiny Heracross, and of course it had to flee. Reminder saved my butt. Yeah, that happens to me as well. Very good that that is a thing. But how are you doing, Arch? Hopefully you're doing fine. Sometimes I go outside in the dark by myself and say hi, friends. Just to no one being around, you just say hi, friends. Do you just like saying random stuff over and over? I know Python, some Java, some C. Yeah, Python is pretty practical. Java I like. C I... Oh my god, it's already starting. Alright, so the second shiny for today. And what is it? It is a... shiny Oddish! Woo! Of course. Of course it is a shiny Oddish. What else should it be? And of course that one I catch. Not the Heracross, of course. The Oddish. The Oddish is paramount of being caught. That just needs to be caught. Heracross? Nah. At least... Oh, wait, the red thing is still here? And I can save now, great. Should I attempt the battle video method now? Until the... I could try that actually. So I'm keeping that calibration in mind, minus 503. And then I'll do the battle video method, or at least I'll try to get it. And that's by, I mean, I tried to get the video, this one, around the frame 14,000. So if I just have to take 15,168 and then do minus 14,000, and then I get the frame 1,168, so then I need to put pre-timer as 0, and then you're gonna see why. Alright, this needs to be somewhat simultaneous. And then let's see if maybe it will work this time, let's see. Definitely haven't got it to work yet, but with the Pokeblock still being in the in the bait box I definitely want to try. Till it gets used. Alright, let's see. No. Even some Risk V assembly, I think it was. Oh, you had assembly as well? I didn't have that much assembly, so everything I know from assembly is actually not from university. So I need this to be like the exact same frame. So when I press B, I should press start on Eontimer. Well, let's see if that works. I'm legit chatting with him in DMs like every hour. Alright. I mean, it's not like I don't believe you, right? Hopefully you didn't misunderstand it like that. Alright. That thing is still lying there, so I'm gonna try again. Maybe put this as 0 as well. Till now, no luck, but maybe, who knows. Don't like C either. I'm not a fan of C. C made me do the very first blue screen of death on my laptop. Like, I still don't know how I did that. Why doesn't this Smeagol show up so I can sketch? Yeah, that's a good question. Hey there, Kaiser Karmazin. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Just got a shiny Oddish. Of course, I don't want that. And at the beginning of the stream, like the very first reset, I actually got a shiny Heracross. And of course it fled, because that always happens. Was playing Fire Emblem with my friend, had to finish the chapter and took way longer than I thought, and then I ate dinner. Well, at least you had fun, I presume? I'm getting pissed, yeah, me too. Like, we're getting hardcore trolled here. Alright, the Pokeblock is still here. I'm scared of heights. Yeah, I mean, that is definitely a fear I can get behind. I think it's kind of a fear that is primordial, or at least ingrained into us, in a way. Like the fear of spiders. Right, so the playlist has stopped. So on to the next one. No. Stupid Oddishes. So many Oddish. Oddish, I don't know. Okay, the thing is still lying there. My skeleton is gonna come out legit. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to hit Eontimer as well. There we go. Let's see if that works. Maybe I'll finally get the video battle method to work after all. So the way this works, when I exit the video that I have, then the game should be at frame 14,000. At least I try to get it to frame 14,000. But for now, I've never had a shiny come through that, unfortunately. But still, as long as that Pokeblock is there, I'm definitely gonna try it. Oh, did it nice sketch, wonderful. I'm scared of having Barcelona play football. I think only Kinox 12 will understand the joke. Yeah, could be. Are you scared that someone else is gonna lose? Alright, let's see. No, still nothing. Oh, you did again freaking... For a second I thought it was shiny, but no. Alright, let's try again. 203 battle points, might as well. Well, at least, yeah, I do remember I wanted to buy that plushie that you can get. But that plushie just costs 256 battle points, which, ouch. That's a lot of battling you need to do. And win, you know. Alright, let's try again. Let's see if that one works. But gee, why did the Oddish... Why is it always that one? As if I already don't have enough shiny Oddish, it's ridiculous. I just want a shiny Heracross, that's all. Well, at least the game hasn't frozen yet, you know, which it kind of did a lot in the past couple of days. Let's see. Alright, shiny Smeargle incoming. Hopefully you're gonna get it. Still tonight, maybe? No, but my team will have to play football with a team of minors while we have to play Real Madrid, who got Mbappe? Is that like, am I reading that correctly? FFS, that France turtle. A France turtle. Alright, so you're scared of that player, I guess. Mbappe, I think, is a African name, actually. Oh yeah, I saw your political compass results. You're very close to mine, actually. So... yeah, we're really close to each other when it comes to the political results of that test. Keanu used frustration, it's super effective. I'm gonna use frustration soon as well. Okay. Damn Ninja Turtle. Why are you calling him a turtle if you don't mind me asking? Kind of want to understand what's going on. Does he look like a turtle? Oh yeah, I redid that 8 values things, I think, because I was bored and I got the same thing, so well. I mean, sometimes you just don't change your political opinions for a very long time, and that's okay. Definitely is. Dating a trans girl? Well, okay. Whatever makes him happy. Probably why I agree with you 95% politically. Yeah, probably, yeah. You're very left-leaning for an American, I have to say. Which is based, of course, but isn't it hard sometimes being in a submerged in a culture that does not align with your political beliefs at all? At least in Europe we have walkable cities. Not saying that we're all super lefty right here, which is unfortunately somewhat of a misconception. We still, unfortunately, if you ask me, have a lot of conservatism going around here, but at least we have walkable cities, you know. At least we have some stuff that does align with the views, but you guys don't really have that, and that's just whew. Hey there, James, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? At the beginning of the stream, the very first reset that I did, I actually saw the shiny Heracross again. The one that I'm looking for desperately now. And it fled, of course. So now I'm trying to get it again. And this time I'm using a different, like a battle video method. Let's see. Maybe that'll help. It looks like a ninja turtle. Okay. Now I definitely need to look that up. I've gone further left every time I take the test again. You're just like my husband. He just becomes lefter and lefter. And the hunt resumes. The hunt get interrupted. I'm gonna check it's still here. So we're still gonna do the battle video method. Don't want to waste that one just on one shiny oddish. That would be a bit, I don't know, wasteful. I'll definitely say that more people in my generation are tending further right or left, and yeah, it sucks being in a nation that seems so far from what I'd like, yeah. I've seen a lot of youngsters, let's say, either being more left-leaning or right-leaning, but the right ones are kind of, I don't know. Please open a history book. Can I ask a question? I know it will sound like a boomer. Well, go ahead. I mean, you haven't answered the or told me the question yet. I always hear people get called based. What does that mean? It's basically a joke. When I say that's based, I mean, oh, that's really good. It's cool. I agree with it. Basically means that. I mean, there's a reason I want to live in Europe, yeah. Because while some of it leans right, it's still more left than most of the US. Yeah, that's... yeah. So hopefully that Belgium citizenship thing will work out. Although, gotta be honest with you, if you can get to the EU, like Belgium would not be a country I want to live in. It's... has its fair share of problems. I don't like Brussels either. It's a very dirty city. A far cry from what it used to be. Hey there, Jeremy Warwick. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? How you doing today? Pretty good. The first reset that I did on tonight's stream was actually a Heracross shiny. And of course it had to flee. Oh, you caught a shiny Murkrow. Wonderful. Congrats, it's a wonderful shiny. I have that one as well. It's a crow. I like crows. I always liked and adored them for their wits and intelligence. And I mean, I've befriended tons of wild crows already. And the shiny being pink is just... even, like, that's perfect. Oh my god, the moon is red. I've never seen that before. Yes, it's called a blood moon. And it's when the moon is in the penumbra, or the umbra, so that's the shadow the earth casts onto the moon. And that just makes it look very red. And it's called, very obviously, a blood moon. Of course, back then people thought that would mean that the end is nigh, something like that, but no, it's just literally just the moon is in the earth's shadow. And that makes it appear red. And cherish it, because like I try to see that now. I know that it's red moon time now, astronomically speaking, but unfortunately here I can't see it. Based equals good opinion, yeah, basically. I had to learn sketch and then recovery. According to test, I'm libertarian socialist. I guess same thing it said like a few years ago. I think it said the same thing when I took the test, but yeah. Did James, while I was in the army, a basic red moon? Oh, you saw it as well? I don't see a red moon right now because it's too cloudy, unfortunately, in Luxembourg, but I was aware that the red moon phase would now be a thing. because I read, I mean, I'm very tightly knit in the amateur astronomer sphere, and that was very well known that it's gonna happen now, and it should be viewable for almost every part of the world. So unfortunately now, of course, there's gonna be clouds that block it. The moon is on fire. That would literally not be possible because there's no oxygen on the moon. What time zone are you in? I personally am in the GMT +1 time zone. So that would be like Berlin, Amsterdam, Brussels, Berlin I already said. The standard Western European time. So for me now it's 22:48 or 10:48 PM, if you prefer that. Don't want to live in Belgium either. Yeah, good choice. But it's a gateway to the rest of the EU. Yeah, exactly. I wish there was a purple moon. Yeah, that would be nice. Although I don't think that would be possible with the way things are now. The stream paused for like 30 seconds to me. Sorry if I missed anything. It's all good, James. I mean, I'm not gonna be angry because you missed a couple of things. I talk a lot during these streams, and I mean, you don't need to hear or listen to everything. Sometimes streams have a delay or they just get interrupted for a couple of seconds. I've seen red moons lots of times before, even through a microscope. What the hell am I saying? It's literally the polar opposite of what you need to look through. No, I've seen it through a telescope as well, and I even saw a super blood moon. So a super moon is just that sounds very cool. But it's just essentially a moon that's positioned in a way orbit-wise that it appears to be very closer or bigger than usual. And yeah, if you have a super blood moon, then you definitely see the moon. And I even tried to film it or take a picture. Well, with the phone it's kind of hard, but yeah, I've seen them lots of times. Why doesn't a Smeargle call any allies? Have you fault swiped it? Because the Smeargle, I mean the Pokemon, their odds of calling an ally are higher when they are low health, something like that. So maybe try doing that. That's what I did. No, the moon is on fire. That's the creator's proclamation. I just started up my Pokemon Emerald file. Nice. I assume via emulation, because the actual cartridges are just so freaking hard to get. Long story short, Blood Moon is just a big cheese with ketchup on it. Blood Moon is when moon in shadow of Earth, and then moon red. That's what it is. Technically speaking, if you really want to be nerdy, you can make an argument for a blood moon being a Terra eclipse, like an Earth eclipse, in a way. At least you can't see the Earth eclipse, but it's definitely the Earth casting a shadow onto the moon. So if you'd look at from the moon's perspective, it would look like it'd be a Terran eclipse essentially. Oh yeah, yeah, emulating, of course, because unfortunately they're just super. Okay, this is kind of annoying me. I'm just gonna ditch the. What was the calibration that I used before? -503. All right. ditching that Pokeblock. I'm not dying because I don't have it. And this stupid thing just won't appear anyway, so let's do it the old way again. Yeah, no, Yana, it's cheese with ketchup, if you say so. Do you want to do RNG manipulation on it, Dustin? Or do you just want to play through it regularly? You're getting annoyed too, yeah, I know, it definitely is kind of annoying, the SOS battles. You really need to, sometimes you even need to give the, like a leper berry maybe to the Pokemon that is there to call out for help. Or else you risk them, actually this time not gonna do it. Oh, come on. Stupid game. I'm a rat. Okay, what do you expect me to think of the moon? You think a rat sees the moon as a rock? Probably not. Regularly, nice. I mean, still Emerald, it's nice. It's a good game. There's a reason why I'm still playing it to this day. Over and over and over again. Still put one in. I did make a lot after all. Let's see. I just want a Heracross. How hard can that possibly be? That's the Wii Sports Resort music. And now it's the... No, it's Animal Crossing. Kind of rage moment, feeling very stressed and the nicotine isn't helping. Oh. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes with shiny hunting. Just had a flashback of when I was a kid. I saw a red man like maybe 20 years ago. I thought it was broken, like I thought I was having some sort of weird dream. I thought the sun was out at night. You saw a red man, or was it red moon? Because it says red man. That is kind of confusing. But no, red moon is just the moon being colored red, but because it's in the... Because the earth casts a shadow on it, that's it. Oh, okay, red moon, yeah. We rats have conquered countries in Europe. No animal has done such a thing. You know, there's an animal called Homo sapiens that has conquered so many things that it's now destroying the planet. Have you played a higher shiny odds ROM of Emerald before? No, no. 1 in 100 shiny chance ROM, that would be cool. But no, I haven't. Predictive text again. So you're just speaking into it? Or is it you're typing it and it just autocorrects into man? I'm gonna be here for God knows how long. I mean, same with Area 4 and me. I mean, it's been like, what, a couple of months now that I'm still trying to get that stupid shiny Heracross. It just won't come. And when it does, it just flees again. The other time was here for 5 hours and nothing. Yeah, to be fair, you don't have the shiny charm. Which is definitely making things even harder. Alright, let's see. What do I get? Do I get a shiny? No. Alright, let me check the previous calibration number again. Because that gave me a good result. Minus 536. Yes. Alright. Let's try that again. Worked the first time. I can't get no Solgaleo. I would definitely trade one to you if I could. But you know, there is a way. Have you ever heard of the QR exploit glitch? Because there's QR codes you can scan with your DS, and it puts you on a website that will download a Pokemon onto your game. Like, it's an injection, and that way you can get any Pokemon basically. That would be maybe worth trying. Alright. I was thinking, if you were not sleeping tomorrow night, if you could maybe do the Discord thing. I mean, I have to sleep every night. What do you mean? No, tell me. Oh, it's been a long while since I done the 3DS QR code exploit. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find anything. It's been a long time since I've done it. Oh, I found a video that explains it, and that is how it looked like. Like this video here. I think James is meaning like we go on vacation pretty soon in real life, and I told him that I would prefer Discord because then I can actually stream my or show or share my screen, and then I can explain how we would go about it. At least that's what I think he's talking about. This time voice to text. My AirPods pick up background noise instead of my voice, but yeah, let me know. I see. Should be okay tomorrow, yeah. What time would you say? Oh, that pink bug is gonna drive me insane. I get home at 16:40, but by 17 I'll have my energy back. Alright. I'll let you know. I'll try to be able to stream Tuesday evening. That would be good. Can't say for certain that it will happen, because sometimes when I On Tuesday evenings I'm a bit too tired. Well, let's see. Should be good this time. Yeah, it's really hard to get good pictures of the blood moon, James. I know I just don't understand how people take good pictures with their phones. I guess I'm too dumb to figure it out. I don't know. My time, of course, so 18 for you, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow should be better than... No. Not even a shiny, you know. Why did it work the first time and now it doesn't? A very shy bug that only appears when almost no viewers are present. Brace yourself, Smaragd. The equivalent of your Himmler is back. There's no hope under the key and no sun. Kinda dark, not gonna lie. But yeah, it is. It can. I mean, the hunt that I did via the SOS mechanic, I remember having to plug my 3DS into the wall charger and just... Oh god, do I have to do that again? It's so annoying. But yeah, I just basically, I was in that battle for a whole night. Because it was getting late and I didn't want to do that for like all night long. I actually have a life to attend to. But be ready, Kinox, that could happen. My iPhone is 15 Pro Max and still don't understand all the camera features. I don't even know why I have 3 lenses or what's the black dot is next to my cameras. I've only just discovered night mode. Oh yeah, true, there's a night mode on there as well. I forget about that. I guess I don't use my phone as a camera. I also have an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone 15 Max though. I'm giving them gourmet type S and they just don't... How dare those shinies troll me like that. Will I go to sleep because I only slept for 3 hours last night, so I'm really tired anyway. Goodbye. May the blessing of God, rats, be with you. Alright, Ahmed, thank you so much for being part of the stream, and I wish you a good night, get some sleep. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and hopefully I see you soon in the next stream. Alright, good night. A friend of mine is somehow able to take really good pictures of the moon with her iPhone, and I don't know how she does it. She needs to teach me because I just don't... Like, the only way I know how to take good pictures is use the phone and then you point a telescope at the celestial object and then you just take a picture through the telescope. Like, that's the only way I would get good pictures, otherwise, no idea. Mine is plugged in too. Yeah, that's... Just be prepared when you do the SOS method. Sounds like monkey adventure music. It's Pinna Park Beach from Super Mario Sunshine. A game you should definitely play. Hey there, Great Dane. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Wir müssen die Smirgel ausrotten. Oh nein, mach das nicht. Wir brauchen die noch. My phone quality is S, so you would see chocolate bar looking like S. And S like chocolate. For the record, my phone is older than the average Gen Alpha child these days. To be fair, what are like half of these kids doing with phones? I don't know. I don't think a child under the age of 12 needs a phone like that. We definitely need more kids that are creative and less screenagers, you know. played Sunshine at yours, I think, first time I came over. Yeah, but you didn't like play the whole game. Recently used an iPhone 4S from 2011 and the camera on it is actually still pretty good. Has there really been that much camera improvement in terms of iPhone cameras? Could be. I'm not a expert when it comes to that, but what did you say, Yana? I just said, oh, please don't do that. We need the Smeargle. That's what I said. You're hatching eggs still? No shiny Chica yet? Oh, it will definitely come one day. I mean, with me here, the shiny Heracross that I'm looking for, it actually appeared like the first Pokemon in the stream, and then of course it fled because it's the freaking Safar-Zone. And now I'm just for 1 hour and a half now trying to get it back. And until now, what shiny did I get? Of course a freaking shiny Oddish, like always. Oh well, that's what we do, right? Being a shiny hunter requires at least some kind of insanity. Didn't have my first phone until I was 12 when I started high school. It was a good age to have a phone, I think. I had a phone earlier, but then again those were those really old Nokia phones that were black and white and you could basically only play Snake on it. And I actually used it as a phone for its intended purpose. You know, mom calling you, hey, where are you? Dinner's ready, or be home at this time. So that was my phone, really old one. The batteries on these things, like they lasted forever. They lasted for a couple of weeks. It was amazing. I still remember the phone, the old phone my brother had, was so hard, was so sturdy, that he played football with it and there was no single scratch. Those were the phones back then, they were just built differently. It's not my first rodeo, I know what I signed up for. Yep. I've had a hatch 860x so far, oh geez. Well, I assume that with the Breejecks you want to trade them away. Welcome back, Kaiser comes in. I must eradicate all non-shiny Smeargle. Oh boy, the hatred is going back, is going through you. Well, kind of understandable because you've... At one point you just become crazy, like you're asking yourself, what the hell, where is that stupid thing? Should have appeared a lifetime ago. That's what I'm thinking about that stupid Heracross, you know? It is what it is though. I thought I had it down and it did appear, but then unfortunately it had to flee because stupid Safar-Zone. That's a good idea, I've been just eating them. I usually always want to trade them. To be fair, if you have all of your boxes are full of them, of rejects, then all of your boxes are gonna be full of other people's Pokemon. I must do some Lebensraum. You mean just the word or the philosophy of the Lebensraum? Are you dissing yourself? What happened? Well, let's hope that that trolling won't be going on for too long. I had an LG Android in 2011. I actually never had an Android. It was like a football. Tried taking a photo out of my window. It slipped out of my hand, falling 15 feet. Oof. Landing screen first and it was fine. Ooh, I got lucky. Was it tank? Best luck off to spend time with the wifey. Alright, Great Dane. Thank you for being part of the stream and have fun with your wife. Trolling? Yeah, there's a lot of trolling game side now. I mean, that stupid Heracross. How long do I have to try and get it? At this point. I feel like I'm going insane. Same. Same. Like, how many shiny Fanpeas and shiny Oddish can I possibly take? It's getting to very ridiculous levels at this point. I just want that stupid shiny. Nothing more, nothing less. Turns out the LG uses plastic instead of glass. Well, actually I'm trying to cut... Oh, come on, jump. There we go. I'm trying to cut plastic out of my life as much as possible, which sometimes is impossible, but especially when it comes to clothing. I'm trying to get more clothing made out of materials like wool or cotton, and less of polyester or any fabrics that are made out of microplastics. And I'm kind of slowly getting rid of the plastic containing ones and then try to substitute them with the same object that has less plastic or no plastic at all. But geez, let me tell you, there's plastic everywhere. And now I actually, if I get the non-plastic option, I always take the non-plastic option. But unfortunately with clothes and fashion, that usually means the more expensive option. Have you ever used Android though? I mean, yeah, I have used it, but I've never had one. You like your Google Pixel? Me too, Yana, me too, my poor sanity. I mean, as I said it before, you know, in order to tell yourself, oh yeah, I'm gonna be hunting some shinies now, you kind of have to already be at least somewhat insane. Like, you just have to say, yeah, I'm doing that now, even though, whew, good luck. I'm gonna see a lot of BS over and over and over again. Still horrified to think, oh, am I really doing that with that stupid Safar-Zone that I always try to evade as much as possible when I was a kid? Because I was especially afraid of that happening, you know, finding a shiny accidentally in the Safar-Zone and it fleeing. And now I'm actually doing the opposite. Never mind, I'm back. She changed her mind, decided to get on the phone. Okay, welcome back. Did you... Oh no, I didn't see your cover. Well, at least listen to it, right? You know, there's so much stuff sometimes posted in there that gets buried once I wake up the next morning and want to see what you guys posted. Sometimes it just gets buried completely. Yeah, so my bad if that happens. Still need to see Ahmed's video as well. I haven't seen it because it got also buried under so much stuff and under so much content. Alright, 4 seconds. And now I get the shiny Heracross, please. Please, game. Please, game. Be nice, game. No, I don't want to see that. Just seeing the shape of a gloom or a oddish makes me kind of aggressive now. It's just like Keenox says, it's just my poor sanity. Ugh. That's why I have notifications, because off gets too much sometimes. Not sure that's the way you write that sentence, but I think I understand what you're trying to say. My notification, like my parents always ask me, why is your phone on silent all the time? And I'm like, well, it's very annoying. Then I get a bajillion, like on WhatsApp. Oh, come on. I have to do that again. Oops. Oh. Right. Again. You can reset on the title screen, the frames start advancing normally then. But yeah, they keep asking me, why is your phone on silent? Well, just imagine you get so many Discord notifications, then you get a lot of WhatsApp notifications, then you get Facebook notifications, then you get Instagram notifications, then you get YouTube notifications, and you get emails, and that stupid little rectangle in your pocket's gonna go crazy all day. And for some reason, boomers are not like that. Like, they always have the notifications on everything. And usually then because my parents are very social, they're very social butterflies, then I have to hear their phones go ding, 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 ding the whole time, because all of their bajillion friends are writing to them. I don't know, that makes me very, not nervous, but it annoys me. Especially now that I'm trying to use my phone less. I actually don't want to do the bed rotting thing, you know, just lying in bed and scrolling on your phone. I actually really try not doing that too much. And a silent phone usually helps with that, you know. It's hard being popular. Apparently it is. Hey there, Philip Farrell. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hello from Ireland. Well, hello back from Luxembourg. Recently took an interest in RNG manipulation, where you come to the right place, and hunted the Hoenn starters. Hoping I can learn random encounters by watching this. Good luck with the hunt. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, if you, where are you at? Have you had any success with the starters? And if so, what game are you using? Because the process is slightly different if you're using it on Emerald or doing it on Sapphire and Ruby. For Ruby and Sapphire, I actually have a video that was a live stream on my channel where I basically did that live. I RNG manipulated a trainer ID and secret ID combination that gives me shinies, and yeah, you can basically just repeat the steps that I do, and you can then attain the same results. I'm gonna copy the link real quick and then post it in the chat so that you don't have to scroll through my channel, you're just gonna see it then immediately. But yeah, welcome to the community, Philip. Most of my family are in Ireland. Well, because of the genetic test that I did last week, or this week, technically, I got the results this week. I figured out that I'm 15% British. None of it is Irish though, it's more like England, Wales, and Scotland. Which I wasn't aware at all, but there's a TikTok trend where people swap their iPhones with a Nokia brick. Oh, they call that a dumb phone? Well, that's just the kind of phones that we had back then. And I actually know some people who refuse to have a smartphone, and they seem to be the least stressed. Alright, let's see. Will this yield me the freaking shiny? Freaking shiny. No, yes it does, but it's a stupid... Oh my goodness. Another shiny Oddish, of course. Of course, what else? You know, a Heracross would be fine, but I just get that stupid Oddish by mistake over and over and over again, and then I catch it, of course! Not the Heracross that I wanted, you know, nah. Why? Why should I get that one, you know? A shiny that I actually want. No, there's a block here, but I'm not gonna, like, I'm gonna leave that one and still save. I'm laughing out of frustration too. So I'm not, yeah, I'm definitely, when I laugh at things like that, it's because I don't want to cry, you know, I just laugh out of frustration. It's, I think it's a coping mechanism. Another shiny Oddish out of a bajillion of them, you know. Just give up hunting for it, you'll feel so relaxed. No, I want the shiny Heracross. It's like, what, basically the only reason I come back to Area 4. Because I want to be done with Area 4, and then for the next Safar-Zone shiny hunt streams, I actually want to do Area 6, because... Come on. It's been, this has been going on for way too long now. Stupid Heracross. Like Heracross and maybe a Geodude from Rock Smash. Those are the only ones that I am willing to... Oh, no, I have to do that again because a encounter like this advances the frames too much, and then I need to reset again. Hunted the starters on Ruby and Sapphire, got all 3, sent them all to Ruby for a playthrough. Have a couple of copies on Emerald, and I'm aware the process is different, though unsure why or how. Because in Emerald, unfortunately, you cannot do the same train ID, secret ID manipulation that you would be able to do on Ruby and Sapphire. But at least this month still, I will attempt to do the same on Emerald. So I'll do that live while people are watching, and they can just watch me doing the process, and then it's definitely on YouTube. I mean, it already is. One of the best tutorials I can definitely suggest are from a YouTuber called I'm a Blissy. But yeah, I'm gonna do that one as well. It's gonna be live. If all goes well, it should be this month still. The real dumb phone is an iPhone because kids today are always on their phone. Like, comment, and subscribe for more baby boomer humor. And remember, God bless and vote Republic. And then posting the flag that's not the flag of the US. If you look really closely. I want this shiny Smeargle, and I want this shiny Heracross. We have to go through it, Kinox. We just have to stay positive and not turn insane. At least not yet. Sending positive vibes, thanks, James. Good God, how many areas are there in the Safar-Zone? 6. I mean, 5 in Ruby and Sapphire, 6 in Emerald. Is there any specific day / time you live stream? Yes, I usually always live stream at least with my time zone, which is GMT +1. So Western European time, I stream every Wednesday evening at 20. or 8 p.m. And I try to also stream every Thursday evening, Friday evening, and the weekends. Sometimes when I am able to do it, I can do it on Tuesday evenings as well. So yeah, I try to live stream basically as many times as I possibly can. And I'm also, I've also started working on videos again, although I don't think one of them will be released this month. I don't think that will be, that I'll be able to pull that off. I'm still working on the custom emoticons, James. Animating stuff like that takes some time. But yeah, we're working on it, my husband and I. No, that's the US flag, obviously. See the star and stripes, land of the free, home and brave. Yeah, land of the feel free to get ripped off. Trump sent a message to my brain while watching The Sound of Freedom, saying the patriots are responsible for everything. Don't let Trump into your brain, that's not good for you. This flag clearly is not the US flag, because I ain't seen no stars in that flag. US is definitely one of the countries of all time. Yeah, I agree, it definitely is one of the countries of all time. Absolutely. Isn't this the Animal Crossing Airport or DLC music? I mean, this one is from Kirby's Return to Dreamland. The one playing before was from Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise. Yeah, that was the office theme from the DLC. Okay, let's see what I get this time. Please no Oddish, I've had it with them. Well, that's an Oddish, but it's not a shiny one, so I'm gonna reset. Minus 536 was it, right? Yeah. What I do to get a palette swapped bug, am I right, guys? Oh no, and it's midnight soon. Oh, can't be true. Stupid bug teases me in the beginning of the stream, giving me hope, thinking, hey, this time I might actually be able to get it, and then nothing. Just shiny Oddish. Why am I doing this to myself? I keep asking that. This is what insanity looks like. Doing the same stuff over and over again, expecting different results. It's literally the definition of insanity. If you know, you know. What was the Animal Crossing before this? I mean, the one that played before was Paradise Planning. So that was the office theme from the DLC. And before that was 5 p.m. from Animal Crossing New Leaf, if that is your question. Have you heard of the Anarchist Cookbook? Yes, I have. Just thinking about the fact that over the course of 6 years, I gave up being an Enlightenment centrist to becoming a communist, effed up honestly. Yep, now it's too late, Kaiser, you're in the communist pipeline. You're a comrade now. Imagine wanting equal rights for people, ew. Like, what's wrong with you, right? Sarcasm, obviously. For those of you out there who are just as autistic as I am and sometimes completely gloss over things like that. Have you tried hunting Heracross in previous streams, or is this a new hunt? Well, actually, yeah, I've been trying it for a couple of months now. Like, the way I'm doing it right now is I went through all the areas in the Safar-Zone, and I've gotten all the shinies. And, well, with Area 4, I'm still not done, because that stupid Heracross just doesn't want to get caught. And, well, yesterday was Safari Saturday. Yeah, like, alliterative appeal. And yeah, yesterday I was in Area 5 because it has different shinies as well. I actually got the shiny Snubble finally, but I've been looking for that stupid Heracross for at least 3 months now, and still no luck. Every time it appeared, it fled. I was a really big full odds shiny hunter for a long time. Now lately I've just been playing regular as well as creating online battle teams. Wait, did I say hi to you, Dustin? If I haven't, welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, full odds, I haven't done that. Actually, I think I've never done full odds before. I've always done either the Masuda method or with a shiny pin or with RNG manipulation, which, I mean, with RNG manipulations, basically you take the randomness out of it as much as possible. But I do respect full odds shiny hunters, because that is definitely the hardest to do, especially in some old games where shiny fails can definitely happen much more quickly than you'd imagine. My politics are, I think evolutions should take over the world. An evolutionist. That's what you are. Equal rights, like, comment and subscribe for more Republican humor. God bless the United Kingdom of America, Donald forever. Happy Project 2025. Oh boy, you make me laugh because of Kamazin. But I mean, that got it got hacked and it got oh, now you take it away. It was pretty funny, even ironically so. You make me laugh though, so thank you for that. Of course, I don't take it seriously, but that got really leaked, and now they're scrambling, and I'm all here for it. I wish, you know, it's a good time now for some good American popcorn. At least from how I understand it, you guys are pretty good when it comes to making popcorn. I meant to say equal rights, equal fights. Ah, okay. Please save us, Trump-kun. No, he's not gonna save us. Trump-kun. Imagine reading that, like, what a weird life we're in. My favorite full odds hunts I did were Faraway Island Mew and Ho-Oh and Naval Rock. Oh, I did those on my channel actually, but of course with RNG manipulation. And that was really fun. Really glad I got those. I can actually also send the links to those. Always in the comments section, I paste the timestamp where I get the shiny, so that people who clicked on it later, who weren't there, were live, so that they can see what happens. So yeah, the first one is the Mew. This one is the Ho-Oh at Naval Rock, and this one is the shiny Lugia at Naval Rock that I just caught with a Master Ball because I think the Pokeball fits with it. You deleted it on accident? Ah, I see, okay. Thought this was like Discord and could edit and then panicked and deleted it. Nah, it's all good. They definitely should let you edit comments here. Especially as a mod, you know. Or still need to implement that, because if you are a donor like Kaiser comes in here, shout out to him, he's a Patreon. You automatically become a channel member as well. Imagine not being Japanese and using these names unironically. Yeah. Love the hide and seek with Faraway Mew. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Although the way of getting the tickets might not been really, well, kind of cheated. It was via a injection tool, but other than that, I grew up in Europe. We never had these events as a distribution, and that's a shame. Still need to do the Lugia Naval Rock. Definitely worth it. I mean, Lugia is a really nice shiny. Oh, that's from Donkey Kong Country Returns, isn't it? Yeah. Blowhole Bound. Right, let's see. 5 seconds. Let's see, let's see. No. You cheated. Get the tickets to use Pokehex. I didn't use Pokehex. I used a injection tool. So I have a R4 card where I put a event tool on it from GitHub that someone programmed, and you need to put that in the DS slot of a DS Fat or a DS Lite, so any DS that has a GBA slot as well. And then you put your real cartridge into the GBA slot, and then it actually just injects the events onto it. Like, it's basically like you would get the event in real life. And I think that's actually really nice, considering that technically these are lost media now. At least you could argue for them being that. They don't get distributed anymore. You know, they're old games. And even, I mean, Europe always gets the short end of the stick when it comes to event distributions. So I thought, you know what? That would actually be a wonderful, cool thing to RNG manipulate those. Why doesn't this Smeagol show up? Because the games want to drive us insane, Kinox. I think that's just happening now. Jonna, have you heard the actually unironic real song made by Trump voters? Oh boy, here we go. What? No, I don't think so. It's very cool. I should have done it that way. I mean, if you have an R4 card, then yeah, that's definitely a good way of doing it. Did Trump voters really make a song now? Are we at that stage now? Oh boy. Like, really, people? What is happening to this world? Someone tell me. Send a link, 1 second. Alright, thank you. I mean, I won't open it during the stream, but I am curious. Okay, I can't preface this enough. This is real and I'm not being sarcastic. Oh boy, here we go. Those are the worst ones, aren't they? Crazy world we live in. But they're pretty, I mean, they're not doing well from the looks of it. Alright, be warned. Yeah, I won't open it on stream, but I'll definitely open it later and listen to it. Thank you for the warning. I think I'm definitely gonna need it. Oh, by the way, for the people who are new now, I'll paste the link to my Discord community here. So if you want to join, that's the link. The link is good for about a week. And then it expires. If you need a new link, then just let me know. Happy Texas Day to all fellow Americans. Yes, very American flags there. Indeed, very American. Right, what do I get? I get a Heracross, but it's not a shiny one. Oh. That would be wonderful, just the shiny Heracross, then I can actually finally go to Area 6. Because my viewers want to see some new shinies, you know? At least I'm pretty sure that you do. Don't like what current politics are doing to me. I can't stop looking at them because I want to see Trump effing up even further. Oh, it's not looking good for him. Definitely not. Like the Republican campaign, they basically funneled all of their money into Biden bad, Biden old. And now Biden is not in the race anymore. They did not expect Kamala Harris to enter the race at all. And now they're kind of struggling to get a hold again. At least it looks like that, definitely. What are both of my flags doing? And also Trump is not the chosen one because I am the chosen one. Who chose you? Did you choose yourself? Can you be the chosen one if you chose yourself? I love the shiny Latias on the server logo. Oh, that was my my old icon or PFP that I used on YouTube. I thought that maybe on Discord it would still be kind of funny to have. But yeah, Latias is my favorite Pokemon. And on YouTube, the shiny Latias was basically kind of a trademark to my channel. Will not vote for Trump here in the USA. I'm voting for Kamala Harris. Thank you, Dustin. I mean, I can't vote for anyone because I'm not a US citizen. I'm from Luxembourg. I mean, if I vote in another country other than Luxembourg, then it's Italy because they consider me to be an Italian national. And I actually get the letters to vote from them. But yeah, can't vote for the US. I figured out that I found some of them. I have relatives in the US who were, their ancestors were part of my family. One part of my family during World War II fled from Luxembourg to the US. Mostly around like Maryland or the Midwest, and now a lot of them are in Illinois and Chicago area, so that's interesting. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really want to be thinking about politics, but seeing Trump losing brings me joy. Yeah, definitely some good old classic Schadenfreude, as the Germans say. Definitely. Just, I know it's a parasitic feeling, as my psychology teacher back then would have put it, but still, sorry. Some people just don't deserve anything else. Don't ask how I found that flag in the emotes menu. Definitely look up Chile and Liberia or anything. I want to go to Chile once. They have a hardstyle scene that's definitely interesting. I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray to the sky, see Carolus rise. Oh jeez. So many of my viewers claiming to be God. It's getting tough, guys. One of you guys has to rise to the top. Are we gonna have a God battle? Jokes aside, Kamala is 100% the way to go. I mean, yeah, not that I'm saying she's the best ever, or that I agree with everything she does, but much better choice than Biden, and a dramatically better choice than Trump. Okay, what do I get? A bird. That is the word, but I want a Heracross. I don't know if it's the same anywhere else, but in Ireland, when you turn 18, you need to register to vote. I know there's a couple of countries where you need to register to vote. In Luxembourg, voting is obligatory, so you have to vote. Of course, you can give a empty voting bill if you don't want to vote for anyone, but you do definitely need to show up and vote. Like, people are waiting there with your name, and you need to show your ID and all that, and people are saying it's a bit too much. But then again, they might force you to show up, but they cannot force you to vote for anyone. But you do not need to register to vote. You don't need to do that in Luxembourg, and you don't... Oh, come on. Need to do that again. You don't need to do that in Luxembourg, and you don't need to do that in Italy either. 20% of Irish citizens never bother registering to vote, including myself. Think now would be the time, Philip. Definitely. Especially with the Brexit. Like, people that didn't vote who are now hating it. Yeah, that can happen, you know. Alright, this is... stupid bug is making me go insane. Like, how many times do I need to do that? And it just appeared the first time in the stream, and now... the first reset. There it was, and all of its pink glory, and now it won't appear again. That's very cool. Some of your family was able to find a home here in the US? Yes. Well, kind of were forced to, in a way. They could afford to go to, like, that was the not so poor ancestors of my family, of that part of my family. They fled to the US, to Maryland, and I now found the relatives. I forgot to ask, did you ever meet any English people at Climax? Oh yeah, multiple times. And after Brexit, they were always complaining. Completely understandable. But the most people that I saw at Climax who were from that corner were Scottish. Like, the vast majority were Scottish. The rest were from Wales or from Ireland. Actual English people, like the classic Brits, they don't like hardstyle that much. They're not that big of a fan of the music. Like, they're really rare to come across. If you hear English-speaking people at Climax, it's almost always Australians. Because they have a big scene. Oh, and I also have a relative in Australia, Queensland. Which I never thought I'd have, but yeah. From a different migration route where some northern Italians went to Australia. And my bloodline, at least from my father's side, was part of that. For a while I thought Kamala would be worse, but I'm so much more confident with her than I ever was with Biden. Oh, how did you think that Kamala would be worse? I mean, not judging, just genuinely curious. This will be my first time voting. Alright, Smokey. Go and vote the hell out of it. Own it. Walk with confidence into the voting booth and vote. Same here for me. I didn't vote in the US midterms back in 2022. To be fair, I mean, in Luxembourg you have to vote, but I always put a cross somewhere. Always. I always vote left wing. Because I don't want to vote against, like, so many stupid Luxembourgers. They vote for the DP, which stands for the Democratic Party, but they're essentially neoliberals. And then, you know, what is a neoliberal gonna do? Of course they're gonna have neoliberal policies that they want to overturn, and then they cry, oh no, I can't find affordable housing. Did you vote for DP? Yes. You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. Stop voting for you against your own interests. But they still keep voting for that. Can't help them, I guess. No, not a shiny. Oh, come on. I'm going insane here. I definitely suggest voting, Kunux. If you don't want to get screwed over in the long term, I definitely would vote. Like, right now is a good time. Because it's more polarized than any... Like, it's very polarized times that we're living right now. And if you can vote in the US, if you let Trump win, there's a lot of bad things that are going to happen. Like he wants tax cuts for billionaires, and that's gonna bite everyone in the butt who is not a billionaire, and I can say with absolute certainty no one here is one. So do you really want to vote against your interests? No? Well then vote for them. I think now more than ever, actually. Crazy how 100 years ago being able to immigrate to the US was seen as something only fortunate people could do, yeah? And now people don't want to immigrate to the US nearly as much, because most countries are either equal in amenities and benefits provided or better than the US, yeah? I mean, to be fair, if World War II didn't happen, they probably would have stayed in Luxembourg, right? But was that part of my, like for my mother's family, they could afford to leave Europe, so they did. And they just basically started a new life in the US, and now a lot of US Americans try desperately to get into the EU. My Australian family are also in Queensland, maybe we're related. I mean, just because I have one relative in Queensland doesn't necessarily mean that we're related, but if you really want to know, you can definitely do a DNA test as well. The one I did is Ancestry DNA. It's the one that has the largest database, like they have a couple of million, whereas other DNA tests don't have that much of a database. But yeah, maybe we are distantly related, who knows? Or maybe not, who knows? Most countries are either equal in a minute. Oh yeah, I already read that, my bad. Honestly, I thought Biden was gonna drop out way before it happened, so it wasn't really a shock. Oh, I actually, it did take me as a surprise, I have to say. It did take me by surprise. I actually didn't think Biden would drop out. I hope it would be good, but I'm surprised just how momentum she got. Yeah, she got so much momentum now. Kamala was less popular for a while than Biden. Some people had problems with her and how she did as an attorney general of California, and I was in that boat. Yeah, I mean, apparently she did some not so great stuff, but to be honest, find me a politician who hasn't done that. I think that's gonna be very hard. My still will still go blue even if I don't vote, but I'm still gonna vote if I can, yeah. More than ever, I would say. Well, you say whichever side wins, we also lose, every politician steals, but one side steals more than the other. One side will F you over more than the other, so still. I'd still vote if I were you. Especially you as an not fully, like, you're not a complete US citizen, right? You're a Chilean national. Even outside the World War II, there were huge waves of migration from European countries like Italy and such, yes. In my opinion, Trump is way worse and very dangerous. Oh yeah, he's a fascist. I mean, That's the worst thing you can vote for, fascist. And this is... Why do I keep getting these stupid shiny oddish? Keeps happening. I'm going insane. Insane in the membrane. From these stupid green weeds. Absolutely ridiculous at this point. Come on. Oh, you have dual citizenship? Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, that shiny I catch, but the shiny Heracross that I'm trying to get for, what, 3 months now? No. Can't have that one. Thanks, you stupid weed. I'm laughing out of frustration. Jeez. And I really sat here thinking, hey, I'm gonna get the Heracross, and now 3 Oddishes later... Oh well, I'm gonna try. At least I think after this one more time, and then hopefully I'll get the shiny Heracross. I'd still vote Camilla even if I didn't like her like I do now, but I was worried she'd lose. I'm no longer worried about her losing. Yeah, she's definitely gaining some very good traction there. If the Republicans win, they will end democracy. Yeah, that's like not just stealing, that's like destroying a fundamental right of you. That's like... Project 2025 is very scary. And that they're just doing that and trying to do just the thought of it alone is scary enough. Like, that's just... I really hope he does not win, because it will definitely get much worse. He literally said that if you vote for me in 2024, you'll never need to vote again. Yeah, and that already says you everything you need to know. This election is less about the policy each candidate has, and more so if you value your rights and ability to vote. Yeah, so Kinox and all the others, now is definitely the time to vote. If you never voted before, and you don't see the point, well, you don't want a fascist to win, because a fascist is not going to give you democracy. A fascist is going to give you his and only his idea of how the world should be, and that's usually not a good thing. I think Kamala is winning because she was able to inspire hope in a lot of people and encouragement to vote and such, make things happen. So Trump is losing any grip he had on the election. And he kept saying look how old Biden is, and now he's the old guy, you know? I always thought that was very hypocritical, because he's not that much younger than Biden, so we should just shut the hell up. I mean, come on. You're with one foot in the grave as well, so don't make fun of him. You're old as well. And now you're the old one, because Kamala Harris is not that old. We stopped being afraid of Trump, so now he's losing, or at least we focused on hope more. Yeah, let's see how that will go out in November. In a few months you will have been married for 5 years, yeah. We're already planning something for... If you're married for 5 years, it's called a wooden marriage. At least in many Western European countries, it's called the wooden marriage. And we already got some plans. Like going for a spa treatment. And maybe buying a nice wooden ring. Well, fascism and despotism are essentially the same thing. Like, they are massively overlapping. Like the Venn diagram that is almost a circle kind of thing. And you don't want either of those, so... And also, even if these policies don't directly affect you, they will, at one point, affect you negatively. Like, if Trump or Republicans vote, if they win, don't expect that the living crisis is gonna get better. It's just gonna get worse. So, if you don't vote and you get a outcome that's not favorable, You kind of have to point fingers at yourself. You kind of let this happen as well. Alright, gonna head out. Thanks for the stream as always. Alright, Kaiser Kamazin, thank you so much for being part of the stream. And hopefully I'll be able to see you next stream. So that would be hopefully Tuesday if all goes well. So yeah, have a good night. Alright, what do I get now? Before I try... Oh, there it is! Shiny Heracross. It's back. Oh, you are back. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, now it's time to be nervous again. Oh, no. Oh, what do I do? I know I want to feed it a Pokeblock, but I'm scared that it will run away again. Please don't. Please stay. I'm turning insane here. Come on. Be good. Be good. Please, 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 please. Whew, okay. Okay, it's still here. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. Ah, not good. Oh, you're still with me? Good. Yeah, I mean, thanks. Congrats, James, but I still need to catch it. Oh, no. Okay, it's still with me. The torture that I put myself through. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no! Are you still with me? Stop trolling me, you pink bug. Come on, stay in the freaking ball. Please, I beg of you. 1. This has to be comedy gold for you guys. No? Why am I doing this to myself? Come on, stay in the stupid ball. 1. No, don't. Okay, at least you don't flee. At least you're like, huh, that Pokeblock is actually good. Maybe I'll stay for a while. Okay, 1. No. Ah. Come on. Stay in the ball. Okay, one more time. That's not good. Are you still with me though? Still haven't fled yet. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, this is very stressful. Come on, that would be like the perfect book ends. First shiny is the Heracross, and the last shiny is the Heracross, and this time it's caught. You still with me? Can you stop wasting the Pokeballs and just stay? I have a great future for you. With a lot of ribbons and... Oh, come on. Safar-Zone Trolling Edition. 1, 2. Don't make me go Marge Simpson mode, please. Come on, stay in the ball, be a good bug. 1. This is ridiculous. Come on, stay in the freaking ball, please. No! Stay! You're making me go insane, do you know that? Come on, please. 1, 2, 3. No, that was so close. Oh, come on. And you're still there? I'm down to 16 Pokeballs now. Come on. Stay in the ball. Don't troll me like this. Don't play with my heart like this. No, I don't want to see that. I want... Keep tossing balls. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I mean, I can't really do anything else at this point. No, stay in the freaking ball. Meh. You're making me do weird noises now. Come on. No. Just stay in the ball. What's so bad about that? It's a good ball. No. Come on. Just stay in the ball. 1. Okay. One more time. I got 10 balls now. and the music has stopped, but I'm too tense to play something else. Guess I'll turn the music on. I have 8 balls left. This one is really testing my... No! My patience. I hadn't... Like, that didn't happen yet, that I ran out of balls. 2. Ah, I thought I had it. God damn it. Dude, how? I don't know, Kaiser Kamazin, I just don't know. And I'm laughing. Oh! Laughing out of frustration now. Bruh, yeah, I know, right? Come on, stay in the freaking ball. I have 5 only. 5 left. 1, 2. Please. No. Okay, this is not looking good, I have to say. 3 balls left, guys. 3 balls. 1. No! No, no, no. Oh no, 2 balls left? That's not good at all. Oh! Okay, now I'm gonna be tossing more. You know what, I'm just gonna toss a golden one and let's see if that will help me. Because at this point there's not much I can do. Come on. Stay in the ball. 1, 2. Oh no, I only have 1 single ball left. If this one fails, if this one fails, it's over. Please stay in the ball. Please, 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 please. 1. No! God damn it! You can't be serious. Ah. Ah. Are you serious? Oh well, that means more of Area 4 then. Oh god, what the hell, game? This is just ridiculous. These are the 3 shinies that I got and I just hate it. Okay, enough of this. Thank you for being part of the stream. And see you next time. Yeah, I'm just gonna scream into a pillow, okay? Oh boy. Alright, see you next time. Goodbye and good night, and yeah. Have a good one.